Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. I did say yesterday that I was going to try and stream earlier, but it's just hard to get moving. Turn down the volume a bit on the game. Well, because I can shoot him.
Stop that!
Oh.
Please stop!
Alright, looks like the volume levels are okay. Alright, so here we are, about an hour or so into Metroid Prime 4 with our good friend Miles McKinsey. Looks like they did the whole, like, if you're close to him, you lower your gun thing. Alright, let's see. Where are we going now? Alright, we got no objective, so that's fine. Entrance to Chrono Tower. Alright, let's go. See, I gotta say that so far.
Everything in this jungle trying to kill us!
Sorry, I'm still getting used to the controls.
Missiles are effective against a creature with a hard shell, you know.
What's my scan visor? Or my psychic visor? Okay, so morph ball. Yeah, visor. Okay. Yeah, coming off of Prime Hack. The controls are not completely different, but they are different.
Wow, look up there. That is one massive tree.
People, so one of the big complaints I heard about Miles McKinsey is that he kind of represents the kind of like the Marvelization of sci-fi in many areas of media. And by that I mean, you know, Marvel's always had these kind of quippy characters that make these side comments that try to get you to laugh, and essentially he's a comic relief. More on that in a second. The bridge paves the way to the Temple of Memory. Those Lemorn who follow the path will come to the altar connecting the past and the present.
Hey, does that say anything about this place? Hey, we really
Let's
don't
see.
want anyone in here. Must be a secret.
To enable this beam sensor, use telekinesis to move the PK stone from the top of the door to the center. Whee. Okay. Hang on. I'm sensing there's going to be like a cutscene or something. Wow, this is really pretty cool.
I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful. I'm just gonna stay out of your way. You let me know when it's clear.
trying to hit the missile button when... Like how they disintegrate. So yeah, what I was saying was he kind of represents the kind of Marvelization of sci-fi adventures. In that... Oh, he has health. Interesting.
Try your missile, Samus. Might be able to knock him right off the bridge.
I wonder if he can die. And what happens if he does? Oh man, YouTube chat's not loading? Sorry, Eamon. I don't know what to do to fix that. It's good to see you, buddy. Finally got Metroid Prime 4. So yeah, does he... Can he die? That's my big question here. Okay, what I was saying was Miles McKenzie, to some people to a lot of people who don't like him, represent the Marvelization of these sci-fi worlds, and essentially he is a comic relief, which is fine in more serious games. It's fine to have a comic relief, but they're often kind of difficult to pull off in a way that makes them not come off as annoying. Can't think of any, like... Trying to think. I mean, Hollow Knight does some comic relief well, not with, with a few side NPCs, but you have to do it in a way that makes the character endearing, so the audience actually likes him or her. In this case, Miles McKenzie, I feel like, comes off as kind of annoying.
Now that is a view.
Just by the non-stop chatter. I am feeling a little bit of that. But again, I'm going to withhold final judgment until we near the end of his partaking in the adventure, so. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry that happened to you, Eamon. I bet it was a good one. Can you copy and paste it here so we can all see the comment together? Opens away when energy is received by its linked sensor. Psychic energy concentration detected inside. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check YouTube itself. Okay, so it is working. It's just Caster Labs that's the problem. Alright, go back to YouTube, Eamon. I'm monitoring YouTube now. YouTube chat. Nobody chats on X anyway. Morning, Tim. I didn't say I joined the Miles McKenzie fan club. Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I'm just saying I'm trying to withhold my harsher judgments that everyone seems to have until later. As it stands right now, I'm like bird o'clock. Okay, good. Yeah, as it stands right now, I'm just trying to be neutral about him until more into the game and I see more of him. But I am leaning towards this is an unnecessary character. Psychic lock system that does not use motes. It receives psychic energy from a linked sensor. It has sockets for 2 motes. Catching my psychic energy.
I have no idea what we're doing, but it feels like a plan.
Okay. Throwing psychic energy around.
Well, I'll be. It did work.
Oh. Power up. Awesome. Control beam acquired. Psychic charge beam shots launched while using a psychic visor can now be controlled. Switch to psychic visor. Okay, psychic charge beam shots can be controlled. Ah, interesting. So you can steer the shot.
Found something for your suit, didn't you?
I have to try. Oh, I got it. Did I get it? I think I hit it without... No, okay. Alright, switch to the psychic visor. Charge the beam with... Oh, why is it not inverted? I thought I inverted everything. Camera. Cursor. Oh, there it is. Flight invert Y. There we go. Whee. What was that item in? Ugh, everybody's having audio issues now. Maybe it's your fault, Tim. I'm just gonna say it's your fault.
Opened all by itself.
Reload the page. Turn something on and off. Okay, good. I'm gonna check it just to be safe. Alright. Let me know if the game audio is too low too. I'm trying to find the right level for that. Also, I increased the brightness because I realized that while it was the level I liked, I realized it was kind of dark for the stream itself.
No way. A Mark 99 mech? I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 mech? This is Samus Aran. Bounty hunter? You know her. She's famous. You look very familiar. Betsy? What are you doing here? I worked on her back at base. I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her. Poor baby. She's torn apart. We can find the missing pieces. I bet we can get her up and running again.
Okay. Galactic Federation heavyweight class. Oh, I already scanned this thing.
I poured my heart and soul into that mech. Poor Betsy.
What's this? Only extremely powerful explosives can destroy them. Looks like I do not have extremely powerful explosives. Okay, is he gonna stay here? No. Okay.
Baby.
Very Talon overworldy. I mean, Chozo ruins. All audio is too low. You need a subwoofer. Oh wait, Mackenzie is talking. I think the audio is too loud. I actually should probably turn it down.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
Is this where he's gonna stay? I'm kind of hoping this is where he's gonna stay.
I want to poke around, but decoding the language will take weeks without a translation key. I'm just gonna push buttons and see what happens. See? The button pushing strategy always pays off. But I do not know what to do next. So, Samus, would you give it a try?
Okay.
Wait, you can interface with their tech, which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this working, we can use this tech to our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs.
She looks down at her gun.
Oh, this data chip.
Should I shoot him?
Is it gonna work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you. We'll put this here. Let's see. This should do the trick. All right, look at that! We got power! Well, one door's still locked, the other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress! Okay, all this is gonna take a while to figure out, so I'm gonna stay here if you wanna scout ahead.
Yeah, you stay there.
It's about to get real nerdy here.
Yeah, I can't tell if they're going for the comic relief angle or... Well, they're definitely going for that, but if they're also using him as sort of like an exposition or slash like in that the showing the thing go across and showing that how that door is malfunctioning. Like in Metroid Prime 1, that would have just you'd hear that like doot 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 and it would have shown the door malfunctioning and you'd be like, oh, it's a malfunction, it's not working. So they're kind of using him as that kind of like further explanation of like what's going on, which I'm not sure is necessary. Well, it's not necessary. I'll just say that right now. Circular aperture, presumably no ventilation.
Wild to decode all this.
I don't like that I have to pause and listen to him, because I'm like worried that he'll say something I need to know. What is this? Oh. Activates concussive blast. Yeah, I noticed that there's a lot more like the press X to switch to psychic visor. There seems to be a lot more of that going, like what am I trying to shoot on? I don't know. Okay. There's a lot more of that going on. Like that's I'm glad I got to play a little bit of Prime. Okay, not there. Of Prime 3 because I noticed it in Prime 3 as well. Like there was much more hand-holding in that aspect. Like this is what you're supposed to do in this room, so hold down this button or use this ability or things like that. Whereas the hint system in Prime 1 and 2 was much less hand-holding. Like you had to wander around for like a good chunk of time before it actually kicked off. I'm gonna save so I don't have to listen to Mackenzie again if I die or something bad happens. I mean, usually Metroid games at some point they open up into more.
Good luck out there, Samus.
I don't want to say open world, but like you have. You unlock a few abilities and you're like, okay, now it's time to go back and explore. But usually the first part is quite linear, so I'm okay with it so far. It looks great. Which is weird because everyone loves Prime 1. I've never heard anybody say they wanted their handheld more while playing that game. I agree. Again, it's just a different... It is a different style of game. Like, I mentioned it last episode, but I remembered someone saying that some of the developers or some of the people who worked on some of the original Halo games, they worked for 343. They worked on this game, and you can definitely feel the influence of it. But you could have said that about Prime 3 as well, so I don't know how if that was they worked on that game as well, but hang on, I'll finish that thought in a moment. So we're collecting, we have to grow that tree on a new world so this group of people can thrive. Okay. Small size energy converts energy from green energy crystals. Okay. I don't mind the hand. Like every time, like I kind of like it. You know, it reminds you again that you're in a suit. It's kind of like the same issue with the, like, when I pause, like you see a little flash of Samus's face. I feel like a lot of first-person shooters... Do I have feet? No, I don't have any feet. I don't know. I feel like it adds a nice touch to the immersion. I don't find it too annoying. Or really, you know, annoying at all. Like I kind of like it. Oh, come on. Do I have bombs yet? Okay, I don't have the jump ability. Oh wait, do I? Nope. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's see. That's where I did not come in from there. Psychic locked tree stimulates exposure. Okay, psychic energy. Okay, so I knew this was going to happen eventually. It's going to be a long, like, go find all the psychic energy, bring it back. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Wait, what'd it say? At its feet, motes for making psychic recordings. Okay. Oh, so this is like a video player. A cassette tape. Will it play now? Oh, I have to scan the whole thing. Data playback device emits images and text recording within a mode. These signals can be interpreted only by those who have psychic abilities. Okay, how do I access it? Do I have to shoot it? Interesting. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, there we go. No, wait. Doesn't this... Okay. Yeah. I thought that meant I can... Can't really move it up or down or anywhere, so it's going around in circles. Okay, well, maybe I need something later. An ancient era altar with the plant motif. Analysis supplies a way to trigger its opening.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Okay. Save again for good measure. I keep thinking I'm playing on my Prime Hack emulator and that the game could freeze at any moment. And I guess it could freeze, but it doesn't because I'm playing on my Switch. I have to say, for the Switch 1, this game looks really good. What's this thing? It's a bomb slot. Okay, I need bombs.
Fascinating. I'll stay here and do some research. You go track down your objective.
Okay. Well, I think I am missing something in that room. Because to go back would be a real long slog. Yeah. Oh, did I just not go beyond the statue? Yep.
Good luck out there, Samus.
This is a moment where I don't want to look at chat for embarrassment reasons. Oh no, I can't get through there. I have to figure it out. And that's right. There's that big door. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Pressure platform releasing. Oh. That's all I had to do. One of the switches for the triple target psychic lock installed negate a response to psychic energy. However, the lock cannot be disabled unless all 3 targets are exposed simultaneously. Interesting puzzle. Oh, I can lock onto it. That's cool. Yay. I did not see Lucid's new trailer. I'll have to go check it out. I'm really excited for that game. I hope it comes out soon. But I know he's working hard on it. He's the only developer on it. He's the only one making it. I forget his name. But yeah, definitely go check out Lucid. It's taking like the precision platforming of Halo to like the next level apparently. But yeah, I remember playing the demo for it and being really surprised at how much of a precision platformer it was. Samus has the Force. Ooh. Sarvex. Scan it. Sarvex Vine, tentacle-like appendage capable of being both rigid and flexible, can be temporarily destroyed by damaging bulging portion. Okay. A giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to fusion with a Metroid. Oh. When does this game take place before or after? Like, when in the Metroid timeline does this take place? Do any people know? Oof, that did a lot of damage. Sorry, I keep accidentally hitting my visor. Ugh. I just want to shoot a missile. Sorry, it's going to take me a while to... All through the Prime trilogy, shooting a missile was X. So it's going to take me a little bit of time, though. Oh, I see. I see what's happening here. Okay, I get it. I get it. Clever. Oops. That's cool. Did I miss like a tutorial telling me to do that? Because if not, I approve. Just having to figure it out on my own. That's a good. If they didn't explicitly tell me to do that, I think that's an awesome game design choice. Just like the first boss, how they prepared you by shooting the different nodes on the door. This one they prepared you by another door that you had to unlock. Ooh, we're getting more difficult settings here. Oops, there's another one. What happens if I thought so. Gotta break the shell first. Ooh, okay. Missiles depleted. Okay. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Did I do it? Takes place after Super Metroid, but before Metroid Fusion. But even that is a bit tricky because it depends on whether you're talking about the Federation intro or Samus's time on Vuros. Oh, interesting. Compare this to the Mirror to Sunlight plant boss in the first Metroid Prime. Which do you think is better designed and easier to understand from a combat perspective? Oh, Flagra? I mean, I definitely got Flagra vibes. I mean, Flagra... I think by that point, Flagra was like a test of your ability to use bombs and the charge beam. So in that sense, it was, you know, a well-designed boss. This one was a test of your ability to use the psychic charge beam. And again, I can't recall it actually telling me to do that. It was just like I had to realize what was happening and then adjust. Which, you know, I don't know if it would have, like, if I did it for too long, if like a little pop-up would have said something like try using your charge beam. It didn't think like that would happen, but I thought that was pretty fun, and I felt accomplished figuring it out on my own. So I'll give it a thumbs up. I also like Flagra. I think Flagra's a good boss. Very Legend of Zelda used the power. Yes, exactly. Yeah, which is why, you know, people are comparing this to Breath of the Wild, I think, or Tears of the Kingdom. Teleports the chosen one to an alternate dimension that houses a teleporter key activated by gazing at the statue's forehead. Ooh. Like looking into the sun in Mario 64. Master Teleporter key acquired. One of the keys required to activate the Master Teleporter in the Chrono Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected. Open the menu. So I gotta collect 5 keys, but I also have to collect green gems as well.
Samus, do you copy?
If there's something he wants to talk about, why can't he just tell me now? What's the point of the long-range comms? Did I miss something? Oh, I can jump. Can I get back up there? I felt like I missed something. Whatever. We'll just go that way. Thank you, Eamon. Oh yeah, shooting the sun with the arrow in Ocarina of Time. It's a classic stare at the light thing. I have to say, like, I'm when it comes to games like this and games I'm excited about, like, I'm usually the first one to have like a suspension of disbelief. Sorry, a suspension. Yeah, suspension of disbelief. It's like I want to be immersed in these games, and I want to enjoy them, and I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt of things. But I think as I've done my own, like, diving into game design, it's become hard to do that and not be as critical, especially with storytelling too. Like, I've learned more and more about storytelling. So when I critique tiny things like that, I'm not saying, I don't know. I can understand why people don't like that, and just, like, I don't want to be that guy in the movie theater that's always asking questions or saying snarky things. That's not what I want to be. I'm just trying to make good, engaging content. If I was playing this by myself, who knows? I would probably have the similar thoughts, but obviously not vocalize them because I don't talk to myself when I'm playing by myself. Okay, now we get to practice our bomb skills and morph ball jumping abilities. Okay. Okay. Still remember being 9 years old, shooting the sun, and it returns in the fire arrow. And I was like, did this really just make... Yeah. But it was also awesome. Okay. Providing energy converter of the green energy crystals causes the altar to illuminate. This illumination will grow as... Okay, so give it more food. Hello. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, suspension of disbelief. It's there, depending on what world you like. Obviously, in fantasy settings, you're in a world of magic, so you kind of have to be willing to be like, okay, we're not talking about science here. Metroid is a sci-fi world, so you're gonna try to expect that things make some sense scientifically. You know.
Oh, whoa! You are sneaky quiet. You know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemorn language. This planet, Viros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere. Or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates? Excellent. Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
Interesting. Okay, I'll give him a little plus here. At least from the story perspective. I know he's kind of goofy physically and has trouble at the beginning when you first meet him, but he does seem competent with this stuff. You know, competent NPCs are always good. Are always a good thing. So I'll give him that. I do think the game would have better been served by not giving him the comic relief angle, because so far none of his jokes have really hit with me.
Be careful, Samus. You won't have me there to watch your back.
But I think it might have been better served if he was not even like serious, but just, I don't know. I'll continue to think on it. A storage locker made of extremely durable Ikustan steel, making it impervious to even powerful weapons. It will open if a current is passed to the electrodes at both ends. Oh, okay. Okay, probably need some sort of electrical current. Vehicle rails. Just come out and slaughter all the plant and animal life. Lock unit, locks must be okay. Big tree. Plus right off the back side of that. Let's take it all in, everyone. Come a long way since the GameCube. Oh, I need my psychic boots for that. Cargo launcher activation switch activates when the sensor at the recess. Oh, okay. Detects concussion vibration. Enter morph ball mode. Obviously wants me to enter morph ball mode, so I will. Oh no bomb jumps. Do I just have to bomb the right place? Oops, sorry. Controls. Hold A, ZR to float a psychic bomb. Oh. Did I just miss that? Press Y. Oh, interesting. Huh. I don't mind him as a character because a nerdy technician who sucks at combat makes sense, but there's a lot of characters who may kill my immersion while still making... Yes, yeah, exactly. There's ways that you can justify it. But as I said, if you're going to do a comic relief... Because comedy is like... I don't know if this is 100% true, but comedy is like inherently like... counter-tonal. You know, it's funny because it's like usually counter to what's going on at the time. And if you do too much of it or at the wrong moments, then it can break tension in a bad way. Like that's what you use it for in serious games like this. You use it to break tension and keep things lighthearted. But if you do it too much, then it breaks all tension and can have a break in immersion, which the tone of this game seems to want to be serious. So having him say things might be a little too much. I do want to see the Sanctuary Fortress remastered. The desert. This is cool. Cogger launcher. Oh, this world's kind of big.
What you see in front of you is the entrance to the closest area with the teleporter key. If you want to contact me going forward, use the radio command on the map screen. I'll help in any way I can.
I wonder if... Oh man, really? Change the current difficulty setting warning. Lowering the game difficulty may result in forfeiting some end game reward. Okay, well at least they warn you. I generally don't like it when you can change difficulty on the fly. Just because, you know, there should be some, like, you should have to restart the save file, I think, if you want to change difficulty on the fly. I think it causes, you know, the true, like, stubborn people will keep playing even if the game is hard and they'll beat it. But I do think it causes people to quit probably before they actually master the skills necessary to beat something. I don't know. It's a personal thing, personal preference I have. I want more people to struggle through and grow their skills of a player than less, and having an easy way out causes that to be not something that happens. Okay, the bike. Yeah, the whole like in Devil May Cry, you get access to easy mode if you die too much, and I've never played it, so I don't know if you can just switch it in the game menu. But at least, I mean, in Ninja Gaiden, where they gave you Ninja Dog mode, you had to start a new save file. You know, starting a save file with a different difficulty mode at least kind of makes you have some sort of commitment. Like, if you can't do this, if you have to go back and restart the game at a lower difficulty setting, there's a cost to it. And just like with dying in video games, like, is there an actual cost to me dying? Like, I haven't saved in a while, and I imagine that there are some save points that trigger, but usually in Metroid games and games where you have to manually save, the cost of dying is you have to redo things over and over again. So if you're going to not try to grow in your skills, there's a cost you have to pay to it. So you either start over from the beginning, or you actually try to get better at the game. Alright. Oh, he's right there. Cybot Soldier. I really think they could have come up with a better name for that. Basic model of Lemorn made Cybot battle android, typically equipped with laser cannon and hover thrusters. Okay. Am I hitting it? That's the question. Like doing damage. Yes. It is doing a lot of damage to me. Okay. Missiles. All right, cool. Thanks.
If you want to get in there, we'll need to find a way to remove it. I'll do some research while you look for the teleporter keys.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black is my favorite Ninja Gaiden. My favorite 3D Ninja Gaiden. I played it to death. Beat it Master Ninja mode and completed the majority of the challenges, like even the ones you have to fight like 3 bosses at once. Like, that's one of those games where I'm like, it's near perfect. I haven't been able to play Ninja Gaiden 4 yet, though. And I'm not sure my system can actually handle it and stream at the same time. What did Miles just say to me? I wasn't paying attention. Light delivery truck, Lemoyne transporter. Okay. Viola spinner. Use Kinetic Energy file to activate linked devices. Maintenance tunnel hatch. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. That's probably the fish least favorite part of the game, but still fun. I haven't played Mark of the Ninja. I've played Ragebound, and I do have Shinobi on my short list of games to play. Just haven't gotten to it yet. He just pointed out there's a force field around the Chrono Tower, and he'll look into it. Okay. So unnecessarily dialogue, really. So again, like I guess it all depends on what you want out of a game, because it's not necessarily bad to have that communication going, but in Prime 1 and 2 and 3, it took it away from you, and so this is a continuation of 3. In Prime 1 and 2, you figured all this stuff out on your own, you the player, and like you had to use the scanning and piece it together. There was rarely any kind of like exposition given to you, except in the form of lore, which was not necessary to complete the game. And so it's like when you add in new characters and give them dialogue for exposition and things like that, you are removing something. There's a cost to it in the form of like, what are you removing from the player experience? And in this case, you're removing you're removing more discovery that the player could be having on their own. Okay. Gonna get the bike. Oh, well, okay. Bad transition there. I'll have to check it out. Once I don't know, I do want to get in a streaming schedule where I can stream different games during the week. Like devote 3 or 4 days to the main game and then play a different game on the off days. Play some demos for indie developers. It's because Kensuke Tanabe is obsessed with the idea of elaborating on the Galactic Federation, but I think most Metroid fans just want them to only be mentioned but rarely seen. Yeah, it's hard when, I mean, Metroid games, when it comes to like the lore, has really thrived off of the whole less is more stuff. Like, we get just enough to wonder about all of these civilizations, ancient civilizations, and what's going on in the galaxy, but not enough for it to be fully fleshed out, which gives it some mystery to it, which makes you want to explore, which is something you need in a Metroid game. You have to have that desire to explore. Vote for Forge. And just like the world design of this itself is incredible. So I'm definitely feeling that desire to explore, but little things, as I've said many, many times before, little things matter. And when too many little things happen that are good, you get iconic games. And when too many happen that are bad, you get bad games. Like even that little visor flash, like with her eyes. It's a little thing, but it matters. It adds to like, oh, I'm Samus. Light rod allows vehicles to move safely between Volt's Forge. Okay. Ow. There it is. Viola suit printer produces the suit required. Oh, I need the suit, that's why. Yeah, back to the Federation. Like, I did really enjoy the opening. Not fight, but rather the opening sequence. It was exciting. Felt very much like Halo. Not very Metroid-y, but you know, it was fun. Access code approved. Displaying vehicle manufacturing. Oh, it's a okay. I need a save point. Unfortunately, we are drawing to the end of part 2. My son is going back to school today, so gotta get back into the old routine. But I guess it is the Switch, so I can just sort of put it to sleep. Area map acquired. This looks like it could be a save room. Oh, okay. No. I just took a peek. Wow, they even did the would you like to hear that again?
Oh, and don't forget to stop by the save station.
Ugh.
Oh boy, this storm's picking up. Might be on your own from here.
I don't like that. I didn't like that. I could have figured that all on my own. I could have found my way. I could have scanned something. I feel like the NPCs, if they wanted more of them, well, they shouldn't have done more of them. They should have stuck to less is more. Yeah. Flashbacks to horror, trying to skip the Ocarina of Time, yeah, endlessly for the owl to endlessly repeat himself. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of. This is, I feel like they want to give Miles something to do for whatever reason, and they are either consciously or subconsciously not trusting the player, and I don't know why. I don't know why they chose to do that. Like, I have the map, obviously I'm going to explore it, but to point out like the elevator and the save station to remind me to, like, I don't see the need for that. It's kind of baffling. If I ever get big enough, I want as a streamer or social media person, I definitely want to like interview some of these developers and pick their brain as to what they were thinking and why they made such interesting decisions, to say the least. All right, well, we'll end it there for today. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Eamon, Zeltroid. Seek this guy's not here because he doesn't want any spoilers. Tim, thanks for hanging out, guys. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to try to put together a Discord channel. It'll be private, free, just to kind of, if you guys show up, those of you who show up regularly, if I happen to not be streaming one day, I feel like it's just courtesy for me to be like, hey, text the Discord and tell you no stream today for whatever reason. But eventually I hope to grow it into a bigger community because I think it would be a lot of fun. Discuss the game here, but also discuss it offline. So, I mean, not offline, off stream. Anyway, speaking, let's see, anything else here? Yeah, it's fun hanging out, guys. Have a great day. I'll be back on tomorrow. Later.